Alright, welcome back. Now I'm going to put together the oil pump on the chainsaw. I got my new replacement doohickey here, whatever you call it, the little worm gear. It's a cheap online one. I ordered this before the last fiasco with the cheap Chinese fuel line. This actually looks decent. Well, speaking of that, just wanted to show you guys here in the light of day what this looks like. All right, so this is the end that goes in the tank. This is the end that I was dealing with, and right now it doesn't look too bad. You can see it's a little bit deformed, but the reality is when this is in the tank, it's facing this way. So this is gonna go. So this is gonna bend like. This is gonna bend like this. And I don't know if you can appreciate that, but what happens is when I try and make that bend, squashes down, it collapses on itself. So that's what's going on there. And then, as if that wasn't bad enough, I do believe I did see, I thought maybe I did see a tear. Yeah, maybe not. No, there's no tears in it. It's just deformed. All right. So this worm gear doohickey has to go in like this. This seems simple enough. Once this is installed, then this washer right here goes in next. It actually has a marking on it that says top. Top faces out. So that's going to go on like this. Then we get the clutch. Take the inner part of the clutch. Install it. This is reverse thread. So this will actually end up tightening as the saw is running. Next up, we install the needle bearing. This clutch cover or outer clutch doohickey. You turn this around. What this has is this has a little slot, a little notch right there. And you turn this notch so that it lines up with the end, that little metal rod that is on that new piece we just put in. Then this little washer, and then the C-clip. Alright, when I was turning this, something was scraping. Something didn't seem right, so I ended up pulling this off and doing it again, and now it seems okay. So, might not have been in that metal end piece might not have been in correct position. So now I'm going to reassemble this locking assembly up here, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm going to just skip forward past this. If you need to see how to put this whole mechanism together, I suggest you check out part 5 of my series here, because back in part 5 I go into some real detail on how this all goes together, along with addressing an issue I had here where this pin had gone missing or fallen out, and I've installed a screw to make up for it. Alright, all I got left to do before I can do some test cuts with this thing is put the bar and chain back on and the cover here. But I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it outside right now and I'm going to run it, and I'm going to wait to see if oil pumps out of this area right here. So if you're diagnosing an automatic oiler problem on your bar and chain, you can remove the bar and chain, clean up all the sawdust and everything, and run it and see if oil pumps out of here. And if you start to see oil coming out of there, then if your chain's not oiling, it probably is the bar itself has a clog on it. There we go. Well, I think that's going to be it until I get a tachometer and I can set the high and low speeds on this correctly. But I'm pretty happy with the performance right now.